Good morning. This is officially 10 days out, 19 years old, first ever natural bodybuilding show, and 5 weeks and 3 days out for my second natural bodybuilding show. Road to Natty Pro Card begins now. So I went over my mandatories, and I'm just gonna make this part really quick because it's super early. I don't want to wake up my parents. We're doing our digestion drink like always. I have been absolutely loving the White Lightning creatine from Echovision. It tastes exactly like a white Monster energy drink. Absolutely recommend. Code Fonz, you already know. Save yourself some money at checkout. Black Friday sales are going to be running it all of November, and then I'm sure there's going to be a Halloween sale, so perfect time to stock up. 7 grams of creatine, and then I also do electrolytes fasted. Again, I show you guys my morning routine, but I figured I'd reiterate for any possible new viewers. But essentially, every morning I run my posing. Posing is an extremely important and for most amateurs overlooked part of bodybuilding, because this was something that a more experienced bodybuilder put into perspective for me. But it's like, you can go to the gym, you can train hard, you can have the best physique, you can do all the things right, you can diet, you can sleep, whatever. But at the end of the day, what do you have to do to place well? You have to step on that stage, you have to show your physique, and you have to pose right. And if you don't know how to do that, how are you supposed to place well? And as soon as he told me that, bro, I started freaking out because I was like, oh my gosh, like I don't even know what a mandatory is. So then I hired a posing coach, Christopher Barnett. I highly recommend you guys getting a posing coach. It truly has been an absolutely game changer. I also do recommend for those who are like, oh, I think I'm going to do a bodybuilding prep and self-coach. No. And while there's nothing necessarily wrong with being self-coached, I don't think you should, because if you're gonna put yourself through all that misery, all that dieting, all that time, you might as well do the best possible way of getting a coach. Oh, but I want to prove to myself and challenge myself. Shut up. Just get a coach, bro. I'm not saying get me as a coach. I'm going to get a little bit more into the car in regards to my coaching and like my plans for the future and expanding my knowledge, especially with prep coaching, which is something I'm definitely interested in. I highly recommend getting a coach, like someone who's actually going to be able to know what they're doing and overlook the variables that you have no clue about. But yeah, we're going to dive into this digestion drink real quick. Going to the car, doing a little bit of yapping. We're hitting a push day. This is 1 week before peak week. So calories got up to 1800, cardio got put down, which I'll get into in the car. And this has been my go-to pre-workout meal. It is absolutely amazing. I need to put you guys on. So we have 100 grams of bananas. We have a little bit of sugar-free maple syrup, only 3 calories worth of that. And then we have 6 grams of honey and 72 grams of cream of rice. Now, the cream of rice I have been absolutely loving and using nonstop. This mystery flavor from Flavor Gang, This drops October 31st. So in a couple days, Flavor Gang is going to be running one of their biggest sale all year. And they're going to be finally solving the mystery of what this flavor is. I'm guessing a maple French toast syrup waffle type of mix. Like, this is so gas with some bananas. I've been eating this one every single morning. I need to request more. I just ended my cream pie one and also my American pie one. Because Flavor Gang, like, bro, their cream of rice is just another level. And then the brownie batter one, I'm gonna start diving into. I've just not had so much of a chocolate sweet tooth, but still an amazing flavor. Again, code FONZ will save you some money with that. If you guys need any recommendations on what to buy, low calorie condiments, sauces, anything like that, shoot me a DM and I'll help you out. I'm going to be diving into this pre-workout meal, and then I will finish off in the car with a little bit of updates and how things are going in regards to prep. We're about 10 minutes from the gym right now. We're sipping on some Project Mass. We're about to go hit a nasty push day. Now, don't mind my hair. It's because I was wearing my beanie and I just took it off. But 10 days out from show, calories are now 1,800. Cardio is only 15,000 steps a day. And today we had our lowest weigh-in in prep, which is kind of nuts. So calories and cardio were lowered right after I posted my last YouTube video. And this is simply because I was even explaining in that video, like, we were doing a sharpening pushing phase, really trying to hammer down, you know, that last extra bit of body fat. But what happens is with your body is you get to a point where you're doing so much cardio. I was doing 3 hours of walking in a day where your body has no room to recover, right? It's burning through body fat, but it's always so inflamed that it's never recovering. Like, my legs were literally always inflamed. The definition just wasn't there. The energy was absolutely shot. My sleep was being affected. Now, granted, my sleep or my lifts were still somewhat good, or they were good, because of pure willpower. Like, honestly, right now, even making these videos, posing every morning fasted at 5 in the morning, like last night I got 6 hours of sleep. It is what it is. It's willpower. It's me knowing that future me will be thankful that I did this. So we're gonna keep on doing it, because I know I'm gonna look back one day, and if I don't do this, I will regret it, right? Because nothing changes if nothing changes. You can either take action on what you want to do in your life and make a stance for what you believe in and the goals that you want to achieve, or the same 6 months is gonna pass whether you want to accept it or not. And you're either gonna look back and be proud of yourself and the work that you put in, that you didn't let yourself down, or you're gonna look back and be like, dang man, I'll start tomorrow. And the same exact 6 months are gonna pass by, and you're gonna be in the same exact freaking spot because you're too scared to take action because of whatever limitations that you have placed in your mind because of other people or whatever that might be. So if there's one thing I wanna tell you this morning, is take action. Like, sometimes I catch myself, I'll do that tomorrow, I'll do my homework tomorrow, or I'll put that out. Why? Do it now. What is holding you back from doing it right now? Like, I'll pose in 30 minutes. Why? Like, what is more, like, unless you genuinely have something more important that you're doing right now, there should be no excuse. And once you rewire your brain to start thinking like that, like, oh yeah, I'll make a YouTube video tomorrow. Like, I was like, yeah, I'll make another vlog another day. And I was like, why? I have nothing to do today. Yesterday was a rest day. I mentioned to you guys, I lost all my shop drafts. So I ended up actually I made 70 shopped videos these past 2 days because I deleted TikTok that day and I was so upset with myself because I let myself down. And I lost my microphone adapter for my phone. And what did I do? I sucked it up, didn't even use a mic adapter, and then I ended up ordering another one for like 20 bucks that I found on Amazon, because you cannot control things that you can't control. Like, stop dwelling on the past, stop being anxious about the future. What can you control? The present, what is happening right now, taking action on right this second of your life, enjoying what is happening right in front of you. Worrying about the past, reflecting on, I should have done this, or I wish this would have happened, or maybe if she would have stayed this because I did this. Why? You cannot go back and change it. You are a different person now. Whoever that person you're thinking about is a different person. Focus on you right now, the present. Serve God, serve Jesus, to be able to fulfill the things that you want to achieve, obviously in a Christian mindset, in my perspective, but then again, you can do whatever you think is best for you. That is just what I truly have my roots in. At the end of the day, guys, achieve your potential, because there's nothing in this life holding you back from being who you want to be. Everyone has different circumstances, everyone has different backgrounds, everyone has different limitations. It is up to you to do the best with the cards that you are dealt with. And I am sorry to break this to you, whether you're going through a series of your life that you're in a easy time that you can really lock in, or life is hard, life sucks, and you feel like you have no way out. There is always someone out there that has it worse than you. Oh, but Fonzo, you know, he's not in school, that's why he's able to do a bodybuilding prep, and like, you know, he has this money in investments. There's always someone in a worse position than you. Stop comparing yourself with average. You're the ones that have it a little bit more fortunate. You don't know my story. I don't know your story. You're not one to judge, neither am I. The only one to judge is the man upstairs. And I don't even need to explain myself. One day I will go on the Echo podcast, hopefully, if M, you know, invites me. That'd be sick. Share a little bit more about my story, about me moving countries, about me growing up and just being in seven different schools, always having to make new friends, always being the youngest kid around, moving out of my home at 17 years old, getting held at gunpoint and watching my dad get taken hostage at 12 years old. You guys don't know it all, and neither do I. So in this life, man, just do what's best with you and the cards that you were dealt with. Stop looking so much on what's around you and focus on what you can actually take dominion of and take advantage of, capitalize on, which is time. Time is your best asset, so take charge of it. Holy, I don't even know where this yapping came from, but I hope it touched one of you guys' hearts to take action today. We're about to crush a push day. I'm so excited. Less cardio, lowest weigh-in this morning. Things are looking good. 10 days out. Posing's looking really good. I showed you guys a little bit of my mandatories. I pose a lot in the mornings fasted because it will translate to stage, as in fasted, you don't have any food in you. You're a lot less energized. Whereas in stage, it's going to be like cakewalk. We're about to get in the gym. I'm thinking 5-6 exercises. I'm feeling good today, feeling inspired. I'll yap a little bit like I did last video, since a lot of you guys liked it. Before we even start this workout, like the video, subscribe. A lot of you guys are liking it last video. I really do appreciate it. It helps the video get out to more people, so more people change their life, take action. I appreciate all of you guys running up code FAWNS on both EchoVision and Flavor Gang, Gym Pin, whatever that might be. We're 5 weeks and 5 days out from our second show. I'm so excited. God has been so amazing this year. Could not be more grateful for everything that has happened. Nevertheless, every day we wake up, it is a new day, and the work needs to be repeated. We got to put in the work again, regardless if it win, lose in the show, regardless of the outcome, regardless of how many followers you have, a milestone you have, financial, physical, spiritual. Obviously be grateful, obviously celebrate your wins. But then again, it is about waking up the next day, getting back to it, getting back to work. The work never stops, but you will not find fulfillment chasing money, chasing fame, chasing followers, chasing whatever the hell you're chasing. You will only find fulfillment whenever you have inner peace with yourself, whenever you're at peace with your mind, with your thoughts, and most importantly, peace with the one that you serve, God Almighty. I'll see you guys at the gym. 8 a.m. We've arrived at Leader. Check out this parking lot. One car's leaving. There's one car that's always parked over there. I don't even know who that is. Yeah, there's nobody here. There's nobody up and rise and shine motherfrickin' on this motherfrickin' beautiful Tuesday, because everyone's scared of the frickin' work. They're saying I'm gonna go in 30 minutes. Go now! It's time to wake up! That guy's looking at me weird. Anyways, one thing I do very much enjoy about the less cardio is not only is my body recovered and I'm able to sleep a lot better, but I'm actually able to do more content, because I was spending 3 hours and 20 minutes walking. I was averaging like 24,000 steps a day with the 15 minutes of incline, and like now 15K steps. Like, yeah, that's 8,000 steps less, but 8,000 steps less is at least an hour extra of my day that I'm able to just goon. Anyways, push day. Let's get to it. Unilateral tricep push downs. So let's see what weight I did last week. All right, so we got 7 reps of 8. We have 8 and 1 pound. Let's see what we can make happen here. And hey, remember, EchoVision lifting straps are gonna be way better than any form of D-handle attachment, I promise you. Like, especially if you use code FAWNS. Anyways, let's get to it. Boom! 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 I think we matched 7. I tend to like just zone out whenever I'm counting. So, I mean, reps might have been could have been a little bit better. Sure, but at least I'm not a. Anyways, I censored myself. Wow. We're gonna be doing 2 sets of this. I typically start off with triceps. Triceps are one of my strong points. I don't do a lot of volume for them. So the volume I do ends up being in the beginning. And then I'll work into a incline press and then a fly. That's incline variation as well, simply because on my upper days I've been doing flat presses, and honestly I just like to prioritize my incline chest more. It's just preference. And then I'll do a lateral raise of some sort. I've been throwing 1 set of Smith machine shoulder presses, which by the time I get to that I am so weakened, is what it is. But been feeling good. 1 set, you know, can't hurt. "10 days out. Fawns, are you getting weaker?" No, because I'm not a Yeah, but just because you're cutting, just because you're on prep doesn't mean get weaker. Now, obviously, form could be a little bit better. It's debatable whether or not this is progress or not, but at least the strength remains, right? Which the main indicator that you're not losing muscle and that you are building muscle is you getting stronger, or you getting weaker, how are your lifts performing? And at the end of the day, bro, I see way too many people, "Oh, I'm cutting, bro, I'm on 200 calories and my bench press went down." Dude, lock in. I have been cutting. I have this year, legitimately, guys. From today's low end, I have not been this low of weight. You see, you know, I'm so lean. I'm very depleted. All this stuff since I was 16. It's in the very, very low 160s, like victim weight. People don't realize how much weight you have to lose to really get to that stage conditioning. I will probably maintain 10 to 12% at 175, 180 and still be shredded. But then again, glute striations and being lean is different. Weight is going to go up. Obviously, we depleted, we got really shredded, and now it's about feeding into the show and coming in absolutely hard and grainy, which is great. But honestly, guys, I do not plan on stepping on stage until I'm at least 15 pounds of lean muscle mass from right here. So whether that is at 21 years old or 22 years old, so be it. But yeah, cutting is not an excuse to get weak. You're a softie. Push yourself harder. Track your lifts to make sure that you're not getting weaker, and train hard. We have now 1,800 calories, and we're gonna be trying to push a little bit more weight. You know, we did more weight for the triceps, and last week I got 7 reps with 2 plates and 40. So we're gonna go for 2 plates and 42.5. Progressive overload, you know what I mean? But then top set we'll do 345s, which again, considering all circumstances, 10 days out, victim weight, depleted, flat, floppy, I will take this. In the off season, you're gonna see Fawns repping 4 plates, 5 plates, 8 plates. For now, as long as we're maintaining strength, pushing strength, getting a little bit stronger, I'll take it, you know what I mean? So you got to take advantage of the days that you feel good, especially on prep, because they are rare. And so honestly, bro, I really enjoy making these vids, talking to y'all, because like I can't not get it if y'all are watching me, you know? But anyways, huge cheat code for this is blocks. It will allow you to start off at an easier position, almost like someone's spotting you, and it just sets you up, you know, because that first rep doesn't really count. It's the lift off. Let's get to this set. So like here, ridiculously heavy. Here, relatively easy. So the focus is all on the chest. I really like these type of machines.
They're very beneficial. Dude, I need to start preparing my skin for the tan. Obviously, we want to look our best on stage. You gotta like exfoliate. Maybe my mom was like, you should do waxing, but bro, that's gonna hurt. Like, I'm gonna ask TNF what he thinks the best way is to come nice on stage. But I'm excited, bro. It's gonna be such a fun time. NPC Texas Naturals, November 7th. Lord's will, guys. We put in the work. Just gotta show it off now. All right, let's get to this set. That's got to be at least 6 reps, which I will definitely take considering this weight. Even though we're so close to show, we're not getting weaker. We're holding on pretty well actually. I'm gonna do another set of this, and then we're gonna go move on into lateral raises, and then back to the chest, and then Smith shoulder press, and then maybe finish off with some skull crushers. Obviously, you want to do this machine seated. It's going to be a lot better for your side delts in general, but I don't really like this as it is not that comfortable. Plus, you get a greater activation on your side delts whenever you're moving your arms in a horizontal pathway instead of being directly to the side or directly to the front. So I hold these because holding this forearm flexion is going to allow you to produce greater force of output. And then to make it natural, I just do it like this, but holding here. So it's like almost the same as you're using dumbbells, but obviously without. So this is our last step. Aiming for like 5 reps. Nothing crazy. Partials because never hurt. Overall solid. Let's jump into 2 sets of incline chest fly. Right, guys, let me put you on a little secret. Whenever you're really shredded and like depleted and whatever, like obviously you don't get pumps like that anymore. Well, you do if you really flex and then you look crazy, but what I am doing is getting some pump caps mid-lift instead of like in the beginning of my lift. Even though this is not mid-lift, we only have like 1 or 2 exercises left. I'll pop a serving size of these, so this is 5 capsules. I only do 3, but yeah. Then whenever you pose, they hit. And yes, sir, Echo Vision, you know what to do. This hasn't been like a new exercise that I've been doing, so I've been really trying to prioritize execution first before like loading it up a lot and doing like 4 or 5 reps. But dude, I've been having this horrible habit. Is like I would dress really nice, or not nice, but I'll get dressed for the gym with a tank top and stuff. But I just get here, it's so cold, and my hoodie's so comfortable. I just like don't take it off. I just rather work out with the hoodie on and pose after. But this Jesus jersey's super nice. I got it off the TikTok shop. Probably gonna do 3 sets here because I want to do 3 sets for the chest. So feeling good, energetic. So might as well. That never hurts. I think that's what, 6, 7? Got me. Bro, I don't even know where that meme came from. That's actually like top 3 stupid. It's a good set. We'll throw in 1 more. We've done, wait, what? We've already done 9 sets. Actually, yeah, we'll just call it a day here because I typically like to stay around the 12 working sets. More than that, just obviously like manage fatigue wisely. So, because we're gonna do one of shoulder press, and maybe 1 more set here would be taxing for that one. A little bit more attention to the shoulders, considering I already did 4 sets last upper day for my chest. Shoulders need more attention than my chest for sure. We'll call it a day here, and we'll go do Smith machine. shoulder press. Lateral raises, yeah, they're good, and you can grow amazing delts with just lateral raises, but I like to keep mine well-rounded regardless of like people on TikTok and stuff say. I take that obviously in consideration a lot, but I also look a lot at bodybuilders who train Mr. Olympias and stuff. And at the end of the day, bro, if you think I'm gonna listen to, no disrespect, like a random kid on TikTok that has a good physique, but nothing, or a Mr. Olympia that has a Mr. Olympia physique and is backed by science, like Terrence Ruffin, I love his videos. Niall Darwin, love his videos, watch his stuff all the time. Logan Franklin, I just don't love his attitude, but obviously amazing guy, poser, whatever. Brett Wilkin and Martin Fitzwater train here all the time. Martin just won the Prague. So hey, you gotta listen to the best in the world. Obviously TNF as well. TNF was telling me the other day, shoulder presses, amazing exercise. Behind the head, which people neglect for the longest time. Apparently it gives more stimulus to your side delts than people actually thought it did. So it's like, I want to listen to people with more authority, if that makes sense. And then obviously base it on my own preference and training. All right, so this is a very victim weight shoulder press. We already warmed up, so we'll get our set in. I really, again, prioritizing, not really like, I'm gonna move the most weight possible. We have no room to get injured. Go full roam. Oh, but on shoulder press, you don't need to go all the way down because technically shut up. Whatever. Can't complain. Just gotta be grateful. It is what it is. I can't wait to get stronger on this on the off season though. Be able to do like 2 plates. Woo! Let's finish off strong with some triceps. And then, yeah, cause I do abs on leg days. Yeah. We have a gym pin, code FAWNS. If you're, easily full stacking things, that's how you're gonna progressive overload. Really, really solid workout, honestly. I'm very happy with how things moved today. And 1 second, Paramount. Did a total of 12 working sets, which was really good to see. Strength has been really nice, as you guys obviously could tell. And then for the rest of the day, I'm gonna do some posing in sauna, and then I'll go home, show you guys my post-workout meal, but I'll end the video there because I want to record that 5 things everyone should know before a bodybuilding prep this afternoon. So this isn't gonna be a typical day in the life, and I'll get this video out this afternoon for you guys. So that way I can really be pumping out YouTube. Already know that boy grind. Sorry. Get into some aesthetic ziz posing. So excited to fill out with carbs and stuff. Still do feel very flat. I feel like my physique could be a lot more veinier, grainier, crazier, brainier. I don't know why I just made that noise, but tweaking. We've been in the gym for around an hour and a half. Obviously recording videos. I've been doing some client work on my phone and stuff like that. Hard to stay completely dialed on prep. You're all over the place, but let's finish this. Bro, these headphones, I got them off TikTok shop because obviously my school candy ones, I lost them. I actually been being pretty clutch, but I'm just threw it. It doesn't break. It's fake plastic, so really good, honestly. But I'll buy some school candy ones on Black Friday. Fonz, you have the money, bro. Why don't you go ahead and buy a bunch of stupid things? You always want to live below your means. That's how I was able to stack up a 6-figure net worth at 18. Instead of spending money on stupid stuff that I don't necessarily need right now, if I have these headphones that are working out perfectly, I just invest, put some money aside, save. And then 3 years go by and you realize you've been saving $1,000, $2,000 every month over the span of 40 months, and the stock market's going up, so your money's getting value 10% roughly a year. Boom. Wow. Save your money, guys. Live below your means. Why do you need that new car? Oh, my friends are gonna value me more. Ditch those friends. If that's what you care about, ditch those friends. Priorities, guys. Set yourself up for the future. The goal in life should not be materialistic things. It should be able to wake up every single day, look yourself in the mirror, this is Psychology of Money 101, Morgan household, and say, I have the ability to do whatever I want, whenever I want, with whoever I want, and spend time with my family today. You wake up, you don't want to work, cool. You have all this stuff invested, you have all this stuff in the bank. Until you get to that point, that is what I consider financial freedom. It's not the cool watches and the flexing. It's being able to wake up and just being like, you know what, today I just want to watch Simpsons all day and do nothing. Chase your dreams, guys. Work hard whenever you're young. You're gonna reap the benefits of it later. Because if there's one thing we have to our advantage, is time. Money compounds with time. Time. Let's get to posing. Solid workout today, and yeah. I just blanked. Oh, the pump is pumping right now. Holy obliques. Good 10 days out. I am happy. Yes, we're not the biggest, but conditioning will be mind-blowing. Speaking of the legs, oh my gosh. Holy. I don't even know if you guys can see this, but things are looking insane. The midsection, absolutely diced. Bro, my favorite classic pose, this one that I'm gonna be hitting. Gotta smile on stage, you know? I'm gonna do some posing for the TikTok, the Instagram, and then I'll see you guys at home. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this workout. This one just for you guys. All right, let's go home and eat some rice, sweet potatoes, and chicken. We are finally home. We are just gonna be chilling. It's currently 11:30. Very productive day. We were in the gym for a solid like 2.5 hours because we made videos after. We did sauna. We did a lot of posing. And it was an overall great workout. Obviously, the commute to the gym too has been like 30 minutes because of traffic in the mornings, but it is what it is. We have some black coffee, which I absolutely love. You know, I prefer coffee than energy drinks at this point. It's chocolatey. I have a huge sweet tooth. It suppresses your appetite. 10 out of 10. All I put is some stevia in here. Post-workout meal, 100 grams of rice, 165 grams of sweet potatoes, 80 grams of romaine lettuce, and 120 grams of turkey breast. Of course, to make this taste even better, 1 serving size of Flavor Gangs Maple Sriracha, the best low-calorie, zero-calorie sauce in the market. Sale going on in 2 days, by the way. Essentially now, I'm just gonna chill for a little bit, finish my meal, edit, post some videos. I have a client work to do with 2 of these new guys that I just onboarded. Client applications are officially closed again until after preps or until one of the clients leave. I'm gonna be watching some YouTube. I already did all my homework yesterday for online school. I love to catch up on my rest days. Typically on Mondays and Fridays are my rest days, and I'll just catch up for the whole week. Online school is self-paced, so I just always like to be ahead, bro. As soon as they make it available on Monday, I just knock it out and I don't have to think about it. I'm gonna be watching this podcast, Unracked Podcast, a bodybuilding podcast, really good. Kyle Wilk and Andrew Beery. I would watch TNF, but TNF does not have a podcast, and I've already watched his YouTube videos. Oh, and then I will just edit some videos, chill here, probably watch some Simpsons in a little bit. Do my 1 hour of walking. We'll hit my 15K steps for the day. So right now I'm at 4.3K, and I just talked to TNF, a little bit of updates for you guys. So peak week begins Friday. I don't know why I thought peak week was next week, but my show is Friday next week. So peak week begins this Friday, so in 3 days. So that's exciting. I shot him a couple of videos of the glute striations. The skin is very dry, lowest body weight. He said, you look great. Buy unsalted rice cakes or Ben rice packets that are pre-made and have 0 sodium, or a combination of the two, because we will use those in the course of peak week. And then I just said how grateful I am. Honestly, guys, I just want to, before I finish this video, I am so grateful for every single one of you guys, for liking, for subscribing, for running up my code, for supporting. Like, this is literally a dream come true to be able to be in this position. So I could not have done it without you guys, without Echovision, without my family, without my close friends. Like, truly, I am undoubtedly grateful. Words cannot describe how much I love you guys, bro. Like, I'm gonna get emotional here. Anyways, I texted him and I said, man, I can't believe peak week finally begins Friday. I've been getting very emotional this prep because it's been over 20 weeks and I still have 5 weeks left. But I've just knowing that I've given this my all, and in 10 days I'll finally step on stage, has been getting me so happy and overwhelming. Thank you so much for coaching me through this process. Let's kill these last 5.5 weeks. Excited to see it. And he said, but this is part of the reason. He said, of course, my pleasure. You've been an absolute pleasure, whatever. But he said, but this is the reason why it's so important to keep the off season tight. Having to drag out prep for super long is very hard. So any possible benefit of bulking up to a very high weight
is overruled by the length of cutting that needs to be done to get stage ready. So I'm begging you to get the idea of getting to 200 pounds out of your head. That should be a 3 to 4 year journey. And I said, yes, I know, don't worry. Lean is law. We'll stay locked in the off season. Maybe not. Anyways, guys, thank you guys for watching. Love you guys. See you guys in the next video. God loves you. Jesus loves you. I love you. Peace.